I'm using Gemini AI to do a little lead tracking. So basically, in the music for TV world, you want to find out the name of a production company. Maybe you can get some insights into that through Gemini or other ways like Variety. Anyways, so I asked, what are the popular shows on TV? And it's like, oh, here's a couple. So then from this, I would say, well, if you want the big bucks, these are the main networks. And then you would search, whatever show you think fits your demographic of song or whatever you're providing. And then from there, I say, well, okay, so who is the production company? Let's say it was The Flash. I chose The Flash just randomly. And so the next one was who's the production company? And it showed me instantly who's all involved. And another cool thing is these production companies are on IMDB. So you can actually check that out. And so, for instance, this one is a place called Notional. And then you can also check out like the other ones that are listed. So, for instance, where was I? Let's try this one. So I will search Berlanti Productions. Sorry about that one. Company under IMDb. Search. And so it lists two entities here. This says publicist. Let's see what this one does. So theoretically, it should have something about the Flash here. And it shows that there's some older stuff as well. So let's go reverse that. Oh, I didn't put the date. So I got to sort by date. And then 2023. So that makes sense. So here we are right off the bat with DC. So it's probably in here. So in other words, this is a company. Okay, so then I would swing over. If I liked what that company showed me, I would do a search again here. And I would choose company. It doesn't actually list company, of course. So let's go over here. See what we can get out of this. I guess they don't have a page. Because usually you would get a company page. So we'll try another one. Gemini. So obviously the bigger ones like Warner Media and all that, they're going to have a page. Let's try for the Flash movie, the Disco Factory. Something obscure. Because I don't want to get something too gigantic because then it becomes like the corporate bureaucracy, and that's just hell on earth trying to penetrate like the networks upon networks. That's more B2B. Don't know about any of these. Let's see if it's this. It's an obscure company, so people may not even know. It does say it's in the entertainment industry. So it might have... see, this is actually an interesting lead because it has very few members. So that could be the actual company there. Let's try another one of those names. Not textile. Here's another one, UK. So that's more likely. This is not it, though. It's another kind of entertainment. Difficult. Well, that's interesting. It took me to some places here with some people. Let's try this guy. So he's affiliated with NBC Universal, which would be nice to get into that. Let's see if we can find his information about that company here, Disco. That's funny because I just joined a company called Disco. It doesn't look like that's the right Disco either. So just for the sake of it, let's go and get one we know will work. So out of this, this is another part of the process, finding these false leads that may or let's try Double Dream. One more smaller entity. Double Dream. Okay, so I saw Double Dream Media right off the bat. So let's go to companies. So boom shakalaka, here we go. It's still not what we're looking for here. This could be getting closer here. This guy's done stuff for the Discovery. Double Dream. Ay. Alright, so that didn't work. We'll go on to this more obvious ones. Warner Brothers Television. So at least, even if it's going to be a big company, I would get an idea of who is on the platform to get closer to a potential interesting lead or connection or insight. So this has got to be on here because it's Warner Brothers. So we'll try this one. And then from there, it should list the people. I'm not sure if it does this because I'm on the pro version of LinkedIn right now, like showing me all this stuff. But it's nice to see it, that's for sure. So obviously it's putting out a bunch of information about people. I could kind of distill some of that based on their title. I could try music. I don't see that here. Let's clear that. So let's try editor. Just not doing the trick on this. Video, music, creative. So the next best bet is going to be something like director or something affiliated with creative direction or whatever. I mean, any of these people could be a potential candidate, to link with to get more information if you really wanted to bother them, especially this guy with the script coordination writer. He's obviously working on the, the production side, so that's cool. Here's another one, scripted television executive. So all these people would be a great addition. So anyway, that's how you would kind of distill some of this information. Sometimes it's more obvious, where you can get a really great direct connection. I guess while we're here, we can try, like DC Studios. See what's going on here. What did it say formerly? Formerly DC Entertainment. Let's try DC Entertainment. This could be something, either one of these. I don't really know much about these companies. If I was a real Hollywood type person, I should know all this stuff. 16 wonderful entities, Stage Investment Group. So what we got with this. Art director, author, consultant. It's interesting, there's really not a lot of representation on LinkedIn about some certain entities like this. That's crazy. I don't know if this is the same DC. Oh, here we go. Special effects, independent entertainment professional. So this could be a good one. Yeah, here we go. Cartoonist. So there's a lot of stuff here. Film producer. So this may be the one where we can search music. Try editor. Nothing. Well, there's a lot of ways you can search this besides looking through the company. I was hoping to get a really nice lead quickly from that, but nothing. It's crazy. How about our friends at Warner Media? Are you on LinkedIn, people? So this is a good example. All right. Last but not least, finally a decent example of somebody who's representing their company on LinkedIn here. And also it's funny, you'll see a lot of this on LinkedIn where there's, if you wonder if they're on LinkedIn, sometimes you'll see it just presented to you. So then you know, oh, HBO is on LinkedIn. So this is an example. Here we're going to bifurcate because after all that nothing, which wasted a whole like 4 or 5 minutes here, now we see HBO is on here. So now we can go to HBO and so we can see, oh, you only have 1 million followers. So they're definitely more active here. But again, this is a bigger company. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure like you get a lot of meat and potatoes from this, showing a lot of information about where these people went to college, I guess, stuff like that, and what part of the industry they're skilled in, et cetera, et cetera. So we could separate the 4,000 people by all these different ways of filtration. So we can get it. We could fine tune and hone in on our particular sector, our niche of the industry. And I'm pretty sure, like here we right off the bat, senior writer producer HBO. Right off the bat, music services at HBO. Connect, yes, please, and thank you. And so that's what's cool about LinkedIn is I can see like, oh my God, this whole freaking page. Imagine, back in the day, they used to have to pay for registries like this of people, who may not, answer anything you have to say, but there's still at least, you have some information. That's all you get. So from here, while we were looking at that other one, I found something else, just as a side tangent. So from here, I would look up music in the HBO company page. And so it's showing me also like what other categories this search results in, but also I can see these people are affiliated in some capacity with like here's Cinemax, here's this person for Cinemax, HBO, or whatever. We already did her. Let's do it. I don't usually link with composers because we're both kind of looking for the same thing, and it's not another composer. It's like if they want to link with me, that's cool, but I don't really waste their time. I'm trying to get work. So anyways, so these people have some affiliation with music if they're showing up here, because we've distilled from 4,000 to 297. So anyways, this gives here's music clearance. Yes, please. Let's see what's going on. See if she'll let me in. So we have a connect button, which is nice. Some people disable that, or you got to use InMail or whatever. All right, so that's an example. I think I've gone on about like 15 minutes at this point of what you can do to search for leads using Gemini by Google, and then kind of distilling. And I did not go back to Warner. Let's go back to Warner real quick. Go to the People's tab. They also have jobs, by the way. So if they had an in-house position for what you're looking for, this is an interesting place to find it very quickly, and no beating around the bush. So here we'll look up music. So this is all in context to just looking up that one show, The Flash, just to put it in perspective. So here we have singer, music composer. He's a person you might friend because if he's working on a network show or whatever, he might need assistance with tracks or whatever. Here's a music manager. Creative director is always good for music. A lot of job titles are good at like helping to coordinate, traffic. So it really, as long as you just don't bug these people. Music professional, he's got Disney as well. I probably will friend him, but he doesn't have it right here, so I would just go into his page to find that. Sound designer, what the hey? So we have the editors, music soups. These people are great for that stuff. Oops, my finger slipped. All right, we'll close it off there. Bye-bye now.